guys? Welcome back. Digital Slang back again with another video. Today another version of the AirPod Pro clones. These are the Pro 3s. These drop in at $49.99. And look, I did a bunch of videos on these clones and I'm still searching for that pair, right? That one pair that's really close to the real ones, and we'll compare them to these in this video, but I'm searching for that one pair that doesn't break, you know, the bank. I'm looking for something around 40, 50 bucks. These come in at $49.99 and they're going to be very similar, very close to the real AirPod Pros. I dropped a video a while back on the Super Nokis, their version of the AirPod Pros, and those things were dope. I liked them a lot, and the video is doing well, and they're a really good product. However, they're a little more expensive, almost twice as much as these. But we're going to check these out. These are going to have, you know, rename GPS, remap, the text, the writing on the back with the metal hinge, you know, the real in-ear silicone tips, wireless charging. I mean, these things, even the packaging is a one-to-one of the real AirPod Pros. But we'll test them out. We'll see how good they are. These do have the AirPod chip as well, so sound quality should be pretty good. And it does have the real Force touch gestures that you have on the real AirPod Pro. So we'll check them out and we'll see how close they are. And I'm hoping they're going to be pretty good at $49.99. It might be a good pickup if you don't want to break the bank, but you want the AirPod Pros. So we'll check them out. If we take a look at the box, we do have the embossed logo on the front, and it's a good quality. It looks good on the side, AirPod Pros, and on the back it does say AirPod Pros with wireless charging case with a picture of them on the back, and we even get the Apple logo on the sides of the box. So let's open it up, we'll check it out, we'll connect them, and we will start the testing. These are going to connect right to the W1 chip as well. And again, wireless charging. These do support wireless charging. Bluetooth 5.0 battery life on these guys is going to be, it says 4.5 hours, but that's not at 100% volume. So I can guarantee these are going to be closer to 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on how loud these are, depending on the volume you're going to listen to content to. But let's check it out. We take the box off. Designed by Apple in California, and inside of here we're going to get our regular user's manual. It's kind of stuck in here. If we take it out, we do get the AirPod Pros, the regular user's manual, just like the real one. It's exactly the same as the real one. These are the Pros, and inside of the box, oh, tips are falling everywhere. We got the real silicone tips, the real extra tips. We're going to get a couple different pairs, a couple different sizes, but we'll check that out when we connect them. And here is the charging cable to charge. This will be a lightning connector, but let's just put this stuff to the side and we'll take a look. Pro 3s, these are called. You can see already the text. Let's take this plastic cover off and we can get a better look at it. But overall, the glossy white, it's very similar to the real. It's a little different shade of white, but very close. And on the front, you do have the LED light. These are one-to-one in size. And if we turn it over, you're going to have that text on the back. Now, the text on the back of the clones is actually, you're going to be able to see it better. It's a darker font. It's a darker text on the back. And the metal hinge, it's a little different shade of metallic, but overall not bad. And if we take these out, we'll open it up. There is the LED light on the front. And again, these do support wireless charging. And here are the Pro clones. And inside, you do have the text on the inside of the lid. And it's good quality, not bad at all. And again, the AirPod Pros do not have the reverse magnet like the second gen did. And these are the real ones, so you can see no reverse magnet on here as well. But overall, not bad. Now on the buds themselves, dropping tips already. Well, that's going to show us right now that these are just like the real ones with the silicone tips without that stem. And on the bottom here, you can see that it is the chrome ring around the bottom, just like the real ones. If I take a real one out, you're not really going to be able to tell. You're not at all going to be able to tell the difference. The clone on my left and the real ones on my right. Very close. You wouldn't be able to tell these apart at all. And there's even text under here. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick that up, but there is text under here as well, just like on actually the real ones. Well, there is text on the real ones, but it's actually very hard to read because it's not as dark. It's not black font like on the clones. So if you want to know the differences, that's going to be a difference. The font on the clones are going to be a little darker, a little black compared to this looks like kind of a shade of gray, this font. So let's connect these. I am running the latest version of iOS on the iPhone. This is the 11 Pro Max, not your AirPods Pro. It pops right up. We hit connect. We hold the button on the back of the Pro 3s, and we're going to get that same animation that we get just like on the real AirPod Pros. So we are connecting, media control. It's going to go through all of that. I can throw them in my ears now, and we will start the testing. We'll see how good these things sound. Again, these do have the AirPod chip, so these should sound pretty good. So we'll check it out. And first I'm going to show you if we go into Bluetooth settings, and I could already tell that that little click you get with the real ones, it's the same noise, the same clicking sound are on these. So it's a good start so far. Again, so far the text on the back, the exact same hinge, just a little different shade as on the real ones. We do get the silicone tips, wireless charging, Bluetooth 5.0 connected really quick automatically on the latest version of iOS. So all good things to start. Now if we go into Bluetooth, these are called Jeff's AirPods Pro. We hit the info button over here, and you can tell you can go in and you can rename everything. We'll just leave that there for now. Noise cancellation, transparency mode. Of course, these are not going to work. You know, everybody is looking for that clone that has noise cancellation, and I just don't see it happening. If it does happen, and there are ones out there that are boasting that they have it, but those also cost about 150 bucks. So at that point, I mean, just buy the real ones. I'm not trying to spend 150 bucks on a clone. The whole point of a clone is to get it at a cheaper price. And 150, I mean, I could buy a really good pair of earphones or headphones even for 150 bucks. So I don't expect it on a pair of $50 clones, but hopefully, you never know. We'll see what happens. So again, you can change between transparency, noise cancellation. Press and hold your AirPods, your left and your right. You can decide what you want it to be. I'm just going to leave it on Siri, and we'll do the right one as well. And this will be to press and hold. It will activate your voice assistant. Now, if we go into the ear tip fit test on some of the clones, it tells you that you have a good seal. It's not accurate. It's going to tell you have a good seal no matter which ones you put in your ear. And I'm not sure if this one's going to tell you that or if it's just going to be playing music. That's the difference. Some of them just play music and will continue to play music. And some of them tell you that it's a good seal. However, that is not accurate. But we'll try it and we'll see what it does. We hit play. It does play the music, the same song that's on the real AirPod Pros when you do the ear tip fit test. But usually by now it tells you if you have a good seal. So these are just going to keep playing the music. It's not a real test. But again, that's something that goes with noise cancellation and transparency. I don't expect it to be a real test. In-ear detection, now this button should work. It's going to turn in-ear detection on and off. For now, we'll leave it on, so when we do the testing, we'll see if it actually works. And your mic, as always, just leave it on, automatically switch between AirPods. That is the best setting. Why would you ever just put it on your left or right? I guess if you're just using one at a time, then you would switch it. But for now, there's no point in doing that. Now, if we go out of Bluetooth settings and we go into Find My, you're going to see that just AirPods Pro, it does say they are online and they do come up. So GPS does work on here. So all good things. GPS tracking, again, you have to be fairly close. The range, the distance for GPS is not going to be that far. And it's not that far on the real ones either. But it does work if you are in close range. And in Bluetooth settings, you can change the name, rename, remap, go through all of the things, do the ear tip fit test. Again, those things are not accurate. But for now, we're going to play some music. We're going to check it out, see how these guys sound. And then we'll do the rest of the testing. And we'll do a mic test. And we'll do a mic test with the real ones as well. And compare those. You guys can be the judge of that. Let's find some music. We'll play some beats. And we'll see how these things sound. Sound quality on these things is good. It's very loud and it is crystal clear. I just feel the highs stand out more than anything. The bass is there, it's just off to the side a little bit. Overall, I like a little more bass. You guys know that whenever I talk about earbuds and sound quality, I like a little more bass. I like that thump. It gets me going. It gets me hyped up. These, again, crystal clear, very loud, but the highs do stand out on here. Let's just keep going with the testing. We're going to do a mic test. We'll throw in the real AirPod Pros. As soon as I'm done with the clones, we'll throw in the real AirPod Pros and we'll do a mic test so you guys can compare. What up, guys? The Pro 3s. This is the mic test. Another Super Copy of AirPod Pro clones. Let me know what you guys think of the mic. Let me know overall what you guys think. 50 bucks. A lot of good things so far. So let me know how the mic sounds. Now we're going to throw the real AirPod Pros in and we will compare mics and see how they hold up. What's going on, guys? These are the real AirPod Pros, the mic test for the real ones, going up today against the Pro 3s. Let me know how the mics compare. Let me know which one sounds better. But these things are always the best, so I'm expecting these things to win out once again, but let me know. All right, guys, now these are the real AirPod Pros in my ear. I just wanted to come back, play some music, just to double check to see how the music compares to the Pro 3s. When I was listening to these, I definitely feel there's going to be more bass on the real ones, but I just want to give you guys accurate information, so I'm going to play some music really quick. Yeah, definitely more bass on the real AirPod Pros. As soon as it hits, there's a big difference. But overall, for 50 bucks, $49.99, not bad. Again, the sound quality on these is very loud. It's just the bass, there's much more bass on the real AirPod Pros. But we're going to keep going with the testing. Now these are already connected, and again, you do get that real sound. Now we are going to check the video latency. We'll go into YouTube, and hopefully there will be no delay between audio and video. No delay whatsoever between audio and video, so that is a very good thing. And the video, it sounds crystal clear, so I think you're going to like listening to content on these. So look, overall, these things are pretty good so far. Are they worth $49.99? Absolutely. They already are. They're a really good pair. And let's just try in-ear detection. We'll go back in, we'll play some more music, and we will try in-ear detection. And then we're going to go back into Bluetooth settings. We'll turn that button off and see if that works. Play some music. Take it out. It does pause. Now you got to be careful when you put it back in your ear because you're going to hit the touch controls. Plays right away. Left side. Pauses. Starts right up. So in-ear detection works very well. Now I'm going to go back into Bluetooth and we're going to turn that off. And we're just going to see, hopefully that button works. It should work. They boast that it works, so we'll check it out. But we'll turn that off. Now we'll go back in and we will play some music. Take that out of my ear. Should keep playing. Keeps playing. Left side. It paused, but no, it actually went to the next track, but that's because I hit the touch controls. Play it again. Take it out. Music is still playing, so in-ear detection, that button does work. Next test, we'll talk about touch controls. Now, I'll show you guys with this out of my ear since in-ear detection is turned off, but it is force touch. 1 on each side. We'll play and pause. 2, go to the next track. 3 to the previous track, and if we force touch and hold, it's going to activate your voice assistant, whether it's on iOS or Android, it will work. If we play some music, we do 1 force touch. It's going to pause. We do 1 again. It's going to play. If we do 2, it's going to go to the next track. If we do 3, it goes back to the previous track. And if we touch and hold, it's going to activate your voice assistant. What's up, Siri? So touch controls work very well, just like they should. And it is instant. You do have to press a little hard for the force touch to register, but it does work. Again, 1, 2, 3, and touch and hold for your voice assistant. But overall, look, these things, very good for 49 bucks. They do everything they say they're supposed to do. Overall, not bad for 49 bucks. Let's go over the good. We'll talk about the bad, what I like, what I don't like about these things. But overall, look, a 1-to-1 in size, a 1-to-1 in look. You get the extra silicone tips for that good seal, that good fit, and make sure you do that because it is very important to get the best sound. And it's a 1-to-1 with the case. Wireless charging on here does work. I'll show you some B-roll of that when I edit the video. And we do have the real bottom chrome ring on here, as well as the silicone tips, the real ones, just like the real deal. So lots of good things. No delay between audio and video. Sound quality, very clear, very loud. Not a lot of bass, not compared to the real AirPod Pros. And the real AirPod Pros are not the best sounding when it comes to bass as it is. These have even less than that, so that would be my one downside. My one gripe with these is the lack of bass. I'm a big bass head when it comes to my music, so I like that thump. Again, you guys know that. But overall, these things, look, they're a good solid pair. And this is the best pair that I found at this price up to date. Now, I did order another pair of these, and it's coming in green, so I'm really excited to get that. It's going to be a few weeks before I get it. AliExpress, we know how long the shipping takes, but that's where you can get the best price as well. So I'll drop the link below, $49.99. It's going to take between 3 and 4 weeks to arrive if you do order these. But look, they're a solid pair. If you want to flex, if you don't have the pockets for the real AirPod Pros, these things are crazy expensive. These things are a fifth of the price. So really good. Text on the back, the hinge, the wireless charging, the sound quality, no delay between audio and video. The in-ear detection button works, rename, GPS, remap, all of that stuff works just like the real things. The real Force touch controls works just like it should. Not much to complain about with these. They're a good solid pair. Check them out. I'll drop the link below. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. But that's it. We'll be back soon with more videos, guys. I got the best version of the AirPod 2s. I'm still searching for that perfect pair. Hopefully they are it. We're going to test it out and we'll check it out. I'll drop that video in a few days. But for now, the Pro 3s and AirPod Pro clone, one of the best that I've tested, and at the best price. So we'll check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the mic test, which mic sounds better. It's going to be hard to beat Apple when it comes to the mics. I haven't seen it done yet, but we do get close sometimes, and hopefully this is one of those times. But that's it for the video, guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.